Welcome, welcome, welcome. Greetings, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Watts World. I hope all is well. Just been sitting here taking in all the everything that's happened, all the sights and the sound of this year's activities and tournament action, people coming and going. Definitely a lot going on in and around the Augusta area this week, and today it kind of came to a close. They finished out the 90th edition of this year's Masters. For what it's worth, Rory McIlroy, he won back-to-back. In almost 100 years of the Masters tournament, there's only ever been 4 players that's won it back-to-back. Thought that was pretty interesting. The only players to ever win back-to-back green jackets here in Augusta were Jack Nicklaus. Uh, he still holds the title for the most Masters champions, but he won back-to-back in 1965 and 66. There was a golfer, Nick Faldo. I think he ultimately won 3 Masters championships, but he won back-to-back in 1989 and 1990. Then probably uh, one of the best golfers I've seen in my generation, Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods did it in 2001 and 2002. Now, Royal McIlroy has become the 4th player in Masters history to do so, back-to-back. May hear some airplanes. There's a lot of jet activity, a lot of people flying out, going back home, wherever they came from. But Blue Butterfly, good to see you. Miss Bonnie, Mary Freeland, Anthony, Sandy, good to see you. I appreciate y'all being here. So, yep, I'm officially marked safe and survived from the Masters Tournament 2026. I think they said that however they come up with the analytics, I know it ain't hard to track. You could track however many people came in, but they said that this was one of the busiest tournaments. I think Monday through Wednesday, that they estimate at least uh, 40,000 people probably come in and out of the gates per day. On the actual tournament days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's probably close to 60, 70,000 people estimated to go in and out of the gates each day. Mother Freedom, good to see you. I hope all is well. Yeah, old Rory, he got him a back-to-back jacket. Who knows? He could be the first player ever to win back-to-back-to-back. Who knows? We'll see what next spring, next April brings. But I always enjoy this time of the year, getting to seeing different people, talk to different people from all around the world. I went and felt like I walked about 20 miles, and I was like, man, I got to get me something to eat. So I went to this. It's like a Hawaiian style barbecue restaurant, kind of right across from the Masters festivities, and I was in there, and this guy, I think he said it was his wife and his daughter, but they came in and sat down, and they had the Masters tournament on, and this and that. And he said, "Oh man, it's a beautiful day out there on the course." And I said, "Yeah, it was." And I said, "Did you come to see the tournament?" And he said, "Yeah." He said, "They just got through walking around." He said that it got too hot. They was done for the day. But I asked him, I said, "Was this your first time coming to the tournament?" And he said, "Yeah, this." He always wanted to make it, but this was his first time here. And he asked me, he said, "Is this your first time?" And I said, "No." I said, "I've dealt with this my whole life." I said, "I'm from here." This is my 37th summer, 37th spring of experiencing this. But I forgot what town he said he was from. Ultimately, they came all the way from Japan. He told me the town or the city or the community where he was from. I couldn't remember it or definitely couldn't pronounce it properly, but it was pretty cool. Came all the way from Japan to little old Augusta, Georgia. Shoot, that dude was probably about, he was probably like 1/3 of me, but man, I was watching him. That dude was putting down some groceries, man. I said, dang, they must didn't give him no snacks on the flight. Yeah, there was people from all over the place. Just, and then like all the restaurants and all the bars down Washington Road, they have like these big tents set up, these like interactive exhibits, virtual golf, 3D golf, all the sponsors and everybody's got tents set up. They got the Porsche people out there. They got all type of stuff going on. Yeah, he was pretty cool. I think he had on, him and his wife and his daughter, they probably had on about one of everything you could buy in the Masters Pro Shop, and they was mastered down. Hat, shirt, belt, shit. They was representing strong. Shoot, shoot. I ate earlier, and shoot, they kept me good. Yeah, everything's wrapping up. There'll still be some traffic over the next couple days, different media and different press, but between tonight and tomorrow, a good bit of the thousands of people that came here, they'll be going back to wherever they came from. Be interesting to see how much money they say this year's tournament brought in. I know usually it brings in over 100 million easily for the city that week. They say the club, the pro shop, they said they make just for the tournament, just for 1 week of the tournament, they make about $70 million in sales just from merchandise from the Masters, which averages out. They average out to about $1 million every hour. Every hour, $1 million worth of merchandise is sold at the Masters Clubhouse. That's insane. Yeah. Oh yeah, people go nuts. Some people just come in town like the beginning of the week just to go buy stuff from the pro shop. They don't even really do too much of the tournament. They walk around a little bit, go in there, buy as much stuff as they can, and get the heck out of there. But yeah, roughly every hour there's about $1 million generated in revenue just from merchandise. That's not even counting the food, the concessions, the beer. That's not even counting that type of stuff. Let's see here. Uh-oh, don't want to press the wrong button. Not the wrong button just yet. Maybe a little bit later. Oh yeah. Yeah, I should have bought stock. I got a little piece. I got a little investment. It ain't much, but keeps the old golden goose happy. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, huge money. And the concessions and the food and stuff still about the cheapest in any major sports venue, you know what I mean? But yeah. Yeah, I got a small little investment in it, but I got a bunch of different masters memorabilia badges, all different type of stuff that I just collected over the years. Stuff I've bought, stuff that was given to me, stuff I got when I worked up there, 4 years in high school. Yeah, if I ever decide to open up a museum, I think I'm pretty much set. It'll either be one hell of a museum or it'll be one hell of a time capsule. Either way. And you could, once the tournament ends, the people that's members there, they play golf throughout the year, but as soon as the tournament ends, they're already planning for next year because nothing's ever really the same. They change up certain things. Plants, shrubbery, grass gets moved around. Whole locations change. So it's the same facility, but it's not necessarily the same course each year. Like I'm pretty sure they'll have crews working tonight, just tightening up and doing different things. It's a pretty interesting story. Back in the day, before it was the Augusta National, there was a family that owned that particular property, and it was the Berkmans, and they had a massive. It was just like a massive oasis. It was gardens, fruit orchards, massive gardens. I mean, there was just so much abundance and so much growth. Um, the Berkmans, they just developed that whole property, and ultimately that neighborhood behind it and the surrounding road is to the Masters. It's called Berkman's Road. So if anybody ever visits, that's why that road has that name. It's in honor of the Berkmans who originally developed and lived in that area, but they eventually sold it off um, many, many moons ago, and ultimately it became what's known as the Augusta National now. But even like in the local archives and the history and stuff, you can look up what photos and details they had of Berkman's when they had it, just the abundance and the fruit orchards and just everything that just grew. I mean, it just grew so effortlessly in that area. B, good evening, B. Catherine, good to see you. I hope all is well. Yeah, you may hear a little jet activity. Don't be alarmed. I don't think it's any UFOs or AFOs or MIFOs, whatever they're classified as this week. It's just all the big wigs rolling out of Augusta, Georgia. The Cooter Festival. Oh man, shoot! I think I need to get me a ticket. I don't even know what it's about, but I'll be there. Shoot, yeah. Oh yeah, the plants and the foliage are definitely next level for real. Cheryl, good evening. Good to see you. Yeah, make sure you save me an invite to the Cooter Festival. Yeah, we got little things like what's the one they have? Oh man, it's a weird name festival. I forget the name of it now. Everything. We'll turn everything into a festival around here. A food, a season, a moment, a memory. Shoot, let enough people think about it. We'll make it a festival. Well, the air traffic I'm experiencing is kind of business as usual. Airports and all that type of stuff. The little private airstrips, they're all running overtime right now. Nice. You know those little green turtles you used to get in the plastic trays with the palm tree? That's a cooter. Hmm. I had no idea. Now I definitely got to be there. You know what I mean? You got to be there to support the Cooters. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I do appreciate the clarity. You know what I mean? My mind was a wondering. I wasn't going to turn down the invite, but I was a wondering. James Neutron, good to see you, brother. Yeah, congratulations to Mr. McElroy, back-to-back Masters champions. That's how we do it in Georgia. We go back-to-back sometimes. Back-to-back national champions, back-to-back SEC champions. That's the type of things that happen around here, allegedly. Sea monkeys. Oh, yeah, I bet. The sea monkeys are not what you thought they were. Mm. Yeah, back in the day when you could order everything out of a magazine or a comic book. 3D magnifying glasses. Order 2 packets of sea monkeys and get your free complimentary 3D magnifying glass. As seen in Dick Tracy Presents. You know? People thought they was going to single-handedly take over the world with sea monkeys and be able to see through walls with a magnifying glass. We're not too far off from that timeline, really, if you really think about it. But wait, there's more. Act now and get a free complimentary knitted turtleneck sweater for your cat. They're just the most off the wall things they throw in there that nobody really wants or needs. Mm, 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 mm. Interesting times, interesting times. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I guess people thought they were like little shrimps. They were just gonna grow them and have like little shrimps for their salad, little salad shrimps. Oh yeah, you wouldn't. Yeah, you wasn't happening or popping in if you didn't have your decoder ring. You know what I mean? You didn't even have nothing to decode. You just had a ring in case something ever popped up or you had to decode it. You had the tool for that job. Oh yeah. Yeah, if there's someone that could successfully put on a turtleneck sweater on a cat, please post that video. I'd love to see it. I'll definitely add that into the time capsule archives of the 2020s. Oh man. Oh, that would be hilarious. Hmm. I know that's right. You better have on some gloves like the linemen's wear when they're changing out the main power lines. If it could stop 50,000 volts, it should be able to stop Princess the kitty cat, allegedly. Apple Dumpling, good evening. Good to see you. I hope all is well. Welcome to Watt's World and the Wattages. Haha, that's pretty catchy. Watt and the Wattages. Absolutely horrifying. It would be the things that nightmares are bred from. I tried that one time as a kid. We had like this random cat that came up and it was like super friendly. So I'm like, well, this must have had to be somebody's cat. And then, of course, I made the mistake of giving it something to eat a few times, so it hanged around a little bit longer than it probably wanted to. But then I got this bright idea. I said, I'm gonna take the cat for a walk. Man, I put the cat on the leash. And as soon as its feet hit the ground and it realized that it was still tethered to something, oh, it went loose. It went crazy. It ran around the house. Finally, it got tangled up underneath the deck. Oh man, the cat was hollering. My mom's coming out there. What the heck's going on? I said, well, I was going to try to take the cat for a walk, and I figured out why people don't take cats for walks. Man, it took me, I don't remember how long me and that cat fought before I finally got it loose. As soon as I unhooked it, man, that thing ran off like Speedy Gonzales. I never saw that cat again. He said, to hell with these humans. I ain't playing these sick games. That was the day I found out why people don't walk cats. I know, right, B? At least I learned at an early age, you know what I mean? Just got those war wounds and battle scars out of the way. Poor kitty, how about poor me? You know what I mean? How about poor me? Oh man. Jerry, good evening. Good to see you. I hope all is well. Indy, always a pleasure. Mm, mm. Yeah, I know it was a. I think we're like what, day 12? Day 12 of no April showers. I think we got up to like 89 or 80, 88 or 89, upper 80s here today. It was nice for the most part, but yeah, still no rain. Day 12 of no April showers. I have a. Mm, I'm trying to hold out. I'm gonna see what this week brings. If we don't get no rain this week, I'm gonna have to do the rain dance. It's an unfortunate thing, but it must be done. It must be done. Hmm. Just saw two crows kissing. I don't know if you actually mean two birds or maybe that's code for something. You know? What is that code for? Yeah, I know. I think everybody else has got a little kiss of the rain. They've been getting a little kiss all around us, but nothing here. I bet those groundskeepers out there, the masters, been working overtime, keeping everything watered, everything alive and fresh. Oh yeah, you learn real fast. Mm-mm-mm. Well, survive the weekend. Get ready and prepare for another manic Monday. Of course. Oh yeah, Jerry. It was immaculate as always. Usually we would at least get a couple days of rain or something, but no rain this week. But I guess whoever tuned in from wherever they tuned in from anywhere around the world watching it, they couldn't tell. Yeah, it was immaculate as always. Shoot, I got my barrels set up here, but shoot, ain't nothing going in them. No, I hate it, but I've been having to water everything with the hose and stuff like that. But I fill up a bunch of little buckets and stuff and let them sit out and do their thing in case any unwanted, I don't know, chemicals or anything might have got in them. And I've just been keeping everything watered like that. But if we get the way I got things set up, if we get a pretty decent rain, it don't take much to fill them up. And once full, it'll last a good little while. Mary Freeland, good evening. Good to see you. Yeah, I know the gas is something else. I know yeah, it's still up. It's still up. Probably close to $4 here. They suspended the gas tax for Georgia, but as soon as they did that, it was like a couple days where it went down. But after that, it kind of bounced back up about where it was at before. Speaking of gas taxes, yeah,
Really?
yeah, yeah. I think what's your gas at over there in Texas?
um, I haven't been out in several days. Last I checked, it was, I think, 3.89. They're really trying to up it to $4, I think.
And you ain't too far off from where we're at. We're about around the same thing.
Yep.
I hadn't looked in a couple of days, but it was I don't know, maybe last Thursday when I got gas. I noticed that the place I got it from, the diesel was down a little bit, but it was still above $5. I mean, it was down. I don't know. I noticed the difference um, in a couple of days, but still, that wasn't much. It was still it still was like at 505 or five something.
Gosh. Yeah.
Man, Indy said it's over $5 there. Damn,
Yeah.
man, just imagine back in y'all's day or back in the 1900s when you could throw like $5 or $10 at it, and you could ride for a little while.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot.
We used to pick up glass bottles just to pay for gas,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, when you could do stuff like that, when you could pay for gas for your weekend adventure with just some glass bottles.
laying on the side of the road. Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. Nowhere under $6 here. Mm.
Gosh.
Let's see what's she out there in California.
Yep.
Dang, man, I wonder what the diesel prices are out there.
Insane. 3.99. Yeah.
Mm.
He asked about the rain collection. I found a man that has a 55-gallon food grade barrel that he's just going to give to me. So I
Sweet,
just have to see when he's available to go pick it up.
nice.
And then I love our neighbors page. You just put something up there and people just start.
Yeah, sometimes it don't even cost you nothing, just the
Yep.
time and effort of getting it. If you got to meet them or something.
Yeah. That's community.
Yeah, yeah, you get you a couple of them set up in a good rain, and shit, it won't take much for them things to fill up if you get them in a good spot.
Yeah. Did you read that whole thing that you
What's
sent
that?
out Texas? The Texas joining the union, that letter?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I ain't gonna say I read the whole thing. I speed read it. I read pretty fast.
Yeah. I
But
had to
yes,
share it.
it's a couple different. I mean, there's ultimately thousands of sites that you could use for historic reference or stuff like that. But there's like a couple I checked because some of them they only like whatever they consider like the key events, and they may only have like 10 things, and then I'll go to like some other sites, and it's uh I guess lesser known or littler known events, and sometimes some of those are more interesting because those are like the Kickstarters are like the powder kegs to like the other big events, like how did we get to this point? All right, I know we're here, this happened, but what led up to it?
Yeah. And that's why I read it, because that's the way it was meant to be when we joined. But it seems
Let
the
me see if I
powers
still
that
got
be,
that link. I'll drop it again in chat. That was the one about Texas, right?
yeah,
Where's that at?
but it seems the powers that be have made us full on under the government, just like everybody else.
I know I saved that thing I know I saved that article. Now it just mysteriously disappeared.
Let me see if I can grab it. No, I can't do it that way. Well, email it to me.
Okay, here, never mind. I found it.
Bee's been busy with her bees.
I think this is it. That's the quotation. Now, where's the link? I think this is the link. Hopefully, it don't show up too long in chat. Okay. I thought it was going to be like one of those 10
Right.
scribe tablets, like sometimes you put a link in, you're like, damn, I didn't mean to take up chat for the next 3 episodes,
Yeah.
But that link I just dropped, that's what Bonnie was referring to. It was today on April 12th, 1844, the U.S. Secretary of State John C. Calhoun and Texas envoys Isaac Van Zandt and John Pinckney Henderson signed the Treaty of Annexation. That kind of just deals with Texas and how things came to be, how things were, everywhere in between.
Yeah, it's interesting that as a sovereign country, we had all the allies we needed. And look at us now.
Lily J, good to see you. It feels good out here tonight. Nice little breeze,
Yeah. Yeah,
They
it's
hadn't even no need for
69.
cut no grass because they ain't had no rain for it to grow.
69 here.
I don't
Yeah,
know where we're at. We might still be in the 70s. I don't know. It was in, what else was it? Another interesting factoid. What was it? What was that? Too many notes. Oh, here it is. Did you know it was today in 1861 that the Civil War unofficially began when Confederate troops fired upon Fort Sumter?
Yes, I did see that.
And where else was it in my notes? And it wasn't until 2 days later that U.S. President Abraham Lincoln issued a proclamation calling for at least 75,000 volunteer soldiers to allegedly quell the Southern insurrection.
Yeah,
They tried to quell them, Bonnie.
I know.
They thought they were a bird. They just didn't know it was spelled different.
Yeah. Oh, Honest Abe wouldn't.
Sweet. I'll have to check that out, Indy. I appreciate that. You know I love a good picture. I love a good picture. But yeah, that was today in history.
Yeah.
What else did I have? I had another one on here. I thought that was kind of interesting.
The South will rise again.
Where's it at? Did you know it was today, on April 12th, 1945, that President Franklin D. Roosevelt passed away at the age of 63 at his little White House home in Warm Springs, Georgia?
That's kind of young. Wonder what.
63, yeah. Well, he had, I forget specifically what he had, but he had certain health conditions he had battled since a child. If you remember, he was in a wheelchair through different parts of his presidency and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, I forget the actual uh, physical limitations he had, whatever the illness was, but he found comfort and he found relief. A friend of his told him about the legendary or alleged healing waters that were in and around different parts of Georgia. So he ventured down and ultimately found Warm Springs, Georgia, and he built a personal retreat which came to be known as the Little White House. And allegedly, he found some uh, relief, some relaxation, or something from whatever he was dealing with.
Yeah.
I don't think it ultimately cured him, but maybe it gave him some relief. I don't know. It could have just been something he thought was working, or maybe there was some truth to the mysterious waters. You got to watch the water, Bunny. You got to watch it.
I believe they can be healing. Uh, I mean, even way back in history, you hear about the bats.
Hmm.
Yeah. Did you get any Nellas? um, I did, and I just set them on the kitchen counter. Haven't got into them. I'm I'm trying to kick the habit.
Yeah, I think it was a combination of that, Jerry. The hot waters, the natural warm springs, the different minerals and elements that may have been active there. I think it does have a combined effort. Amongst other things, it might not be the the end all be all, but combined with a few other things, it could definitely help, in my opinion.
Yeah, especially if they're like high in magnesium. I know we have sulfur springs. I don't know about that. They stink. But I don't know if they're healing, but I know magnesium's good for you.
That's there's one of many different links or ways you can find it, but that's a link to the little White House in Warm Springs, Georgia. I've been around it several times, but I've never stopped in and actually toured the property. It's definitely on my list.
Yeah. So did every president have their own White House? Because I've seen where um, I think Bush's have it in Crawford, Texas, something like that. Maybe it's their birthplace, or I don't know what it would be. LBJ has the that's the only Texas White
Birthplace or
House.
significance or
Yeah,
I don't know, maybe land that had been in the family for years or something. I don't
yeah,
think I don't think every president's done it, but there's several. I mean, I can't spout them off the top of my head, but there's several references, different things like that. Um, or if nothing else, maybe just like FDR had. It wasn't like his main house or anything, but it was just like a home he had, like a
Yeah.
summer home or a winter home or retreat, or whenever he felt the need to go down there or come down here, actually, you
Yes.
know. And then there's also replicas, there's different replicas, like, what was it, last week or the week before last, Kid Rock was in the news cycle again when the chopper allegedly flew by his house. And
Yes.
I forget where it's built at, but it's he's I don't know if it's a full scale replica, but I know it's labeled as the replica to the White House, and he's got it. I think he calls it the White House of the South. Um,
Really?
yeah, and I don't know where that. I forget what state that's in. Somebody in chat probably knows. And then even here on Georgia, there's one in Atlanta on Tyler Perry's studio that he has in Atlanta. He's got whole like towns and whole like sets built, but there's a life size, not life size, full scale model replica of the White House in Atlanta
Yeah.
on Tyler Perry Studios. You can go there. I don't know how much it is. You can pay for a tour, and they'll take you on a little tour. You'll ride the bus. You can go up there and see the little White House. You can walk around it, and it looks like you're really in the White House. You know,
Mm-hmm.
certain optics you could really trick somebody. I mean, somebody just posts a video and it looks like they're walking around the White House. Unless it's AI, somebody be like, "Oh, damn, they're in the White House." Without the, you know, uh, I forget the word I'm looking for. You know,
I've heard that that was used in the past 5 years.
but that's just like one of several. There's several like different, in different places. They have like replicas of different places or different rooms. Different like iconic rooms or places that you would see like at the White House, even if it's not like a replica of it.
Yeah. Hmm.
But like, remember like when Biden was president and something happened and he just showed up in this little janky looking throw together little, I don't know what it was. There's
It
probably
was,
a couple different times, but I remember one. The set just looked like super janky. I'm like, damn, where are they filming this at? They said
yeah.
they're not at the White House. It's like they
It was
just
supposed to
throw
be the,
together some blankets in a high school gymnasium. I don't know.
wasn't it
Hey,
supposed to be
Evan, good to see
Oval
you.
Office? And, but you could see things outside the windows that weren't supposed to be there.
Yeah. Okay, Lou said it's in Nashville. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Nashville. It's a lot different than what it once was. Shit, everybody's got a bar and restaurant in Nashville now. I guess if you make it as a singer, you just open up a barbecue restaurant or a bar in Nashville, and then you made it. We're gonna have the Kid Rock and Kenny Chesney experience while I'm in Nashville.
Is that where Kid Rock is? Nashville.
Yeah, that's where B said that house, his house that was in the news
Oh,
flashes the last couple weeks about that what was it, Apache or the military chopper that flew by his house.
yeah. Hey, Prepper 101.
101, good to see you. Yeah. Maybe I'll just go up to a tour up at Tyler Perry Studios and just film a video in the White House. Like, well, all the hard work's officially paid off, y'all. I made it. One of your own is here.
I think I saw something about that, and it said that Rock was excited about the helicopter coming that close to his house, but then later questioned, but wait, why? Because they're only allowed certain airspace over a home. I don't know.
Well,
But
good
there's
thing he
supposed
wasn't having a good thing he wasn't having a butt naked pool party or something, you know.
right.
Guess it was just kind of a chill day at the Southern White House, you know, just a light day.
I guess somewhere out there there's a video of it because he was filming it.
Oh yeah, yeah, no doubt. There's always more to the video, a different angle, a different shot, no doubt.
Yeah.
Dang, I guess when I build my mansion, I guess I can't call it the Southern White House then, because he's already titled his that. I don't want him to sue me. You don't want to get sued by Kid Rock. You know what I mean? You don't want that on your record. Just have to call it the Georgia White House. Have to get that in there before Tyler Perry thinks of that. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might paint it bulldog red. It'd be the red house. It'll really mess them up. That changed the law. From this point on, nobody can paint their houses red. Barns included. No more red barns.
I don't know. I thought we were supposed to paint them blue.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I can trick them. You know? Maybe they'll think it's blue.
Right.
Maybe I'll get a colorblind drone that can tell the difference. Sector clear. Moving out.
Or like the dress that went around changing colors. Different people saw different colors. That was kind of weird. Yeah, Aldi, good to see you, but
Aldi 1K. Nice to meet you. How did you find the Watts world? What led you here? I always like to see how the first time viewers, long time callers met up. You know,
yeah,
probably was Googling like junkyard dogs or like, I don't know, some weird stuff to get here. What my algorithm says, like 3% of your new audience is from people searching garage sales. I'm like, what the heck does that even got to do with me? You know, how did they end up here looking for garage sale items?
thought it was an open panel.
Who knows? No, you good. It just comes in like intervals. It comes in like 15-minute intervals. If you wait like 5 more minutes, that'll be the next 15-minute interval. It's kind of like the Olympics or the relay race. You know what I mean? But you are next up on the up the bat.
7Ks. I wonder what that means.
Oh, it just means it's ultra clarification. Ultra, you know, it's better than HD. You know,
Safety word allegedly.
could be. Yeah, we can make that the safe word. I'll honor that. And at any point in tonight's broadcast, you feel any form of irregularity, irritability, discomfort, displeasure, all out general unwell feeling, tonight's safe word is allegedly. What you think about that, Miss Bunny?
I think we say it a lot.
I know. So why not? You know, that'll really confuse them. They were like, shoot, are they just being alleged or are they feeling, you know, some type of way?
Right?
It's like Nickelodeon slime time. You just don't know what might happen. I'm looking for a movie that would be a good to watch on a plane ride. Ugh. Oh,
Airplane. No, don't watch that.
yeah, don't watch anything airplane related while flying on an airplane. I think that would be safe, you know? I
Hey,
don't know.
Navy.
I don't know. There's plenty of good movies. I don't know. How long is the flight? I think
Chris.
she's flying to Alaska, so ain't no telling how long that is. If it's a couple, you might have a stop along the way. I imagine there's a stop along the way. I don't know.
Where's B headed? She gets a vacation.
Yeah, nothing with planes, you know? Yeah, there's certain rules to stuff like that. I don't know what they are, but yeah.
Got Navy vet. Who else did I see come in? Chris.
Chris Gilbert, good to see you. Navy vet, always a pleasure. 6.5 from me to Seattle, 3.5 from the Seattle to Anchorage. Oh yeah, sure. Hell, you got a couple options. Hell, you could watch. You could either watch one of the Harry Potter movies, or you could watch Titanic. Or either movie you pick, that would last the entire both flights probably.
Right.
A Harry Potter movie or the Titanic would probably get you through there. Nah, don't watch the Titanic. Yeah, nah, you don't. You don't want to watch that either. You know, you don't want to watch a movie about a boat going down while you're on a plane. You don't want to put those vibes out there.
Right. And
Everybody gather
especially
around. This is the part where Jack says his final farewell.
especially if she's going to Anchorage for a cruise or anything.
Oh yeah, you don't. Yeah, Anchorage. Yeah, Bunny. Good eye. Yeah, Anchorage, Titanic. Yeah, you're looking out. Yeah, there you go. Something positive. Yeah, play the Breakfast Club.
There you go.
Worst thing that'll happen from that is you just have the undesired urge for a croissant or something. You know, some plain peanuts.
Yep. Goonies. Goonies is good.
Oh, she went badass last time. She went with the equalizer. She wasn't messing around. Damn, she thought she was U.S. Marshal. I am the one.
Right.
Well, hell, then this changes everything.
Hey, Huckleberry.
Hell, you might need to watch Lethal Weapon.
Or Die Hard. Isn't
Yeah.
Die Hard the one they say is a
Hmm.
Christmas movie?
Yeah. The hell with it. Just go out all the way. Emil, good evening.
Oh, cool, B.
Nice. Granddaughter's graduating. How about that?
Congratulations. Yeah, my cousin, she's further up than Anchorage. It's a good ways from her. Pat
I
dreams of trees falling. Don't say that. Um, like
think that
two
might be code for something, Bonnie.
couple of counties up, they were having tornado watch.
Hell, there ain't enough moisture in our area around here for a tornado. Shoot, I think the tornadoes, they got COPD. They ain't even thinking about coming around here. Hey, damn, they got the Masters going on too. Lord forbid a tornado pop off. They'd have to call in the Rainmaker and Captain America to hold it back.
Right.
This is all alleged. I think I got an alleged banner. Well, this one will do, you know. And the occasional Alabama jokes. We may spare them tonight. I know they're catching hell right now. They ain't getting no rain either. Lightning and no rain. Damn,
Cheryl.
that's like a movie with no dinner. Damn,
Right.
what good is that?
Cheryl's dreaming of red velvet.
See, that's one of
Sundae.
the beautiful things that may or may not happen as part of this experience here. Those type of things may or not happen here. If they happen, we'll take credit for them. If they didn't happen, then it was just, we was joking around. We're only taking credit for the good stuff. I dream of dinner. Yeah,
Beverly Hills Cop. That's a good one.
there you go.
B. She
Beverly
lives.
Hills 90210.
It's my cousin. She lives in the North Pole.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
How did that happen? Oh, that's the one, your cousin that you said that moved up there years back.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they ain't
Lottie.
coming back.
Like 30 years ago.
Oh, yeah,
No.
they're fully acclimated.
Yep.
Whatever was, it's long gone.
They say we'll never move back to the lower 48. That's what they call us down here.
Do they garden or do anything up there like that?
Yes. Chickens. Yeah. All the stuff.
Nice. I bet they have an interesting growing time. I don't know what, I imagine it'd be region to region, but still just the position of where it's at in general.
Yeah.
But it makes for an interesting growing season.
Oh no.
Oh, damn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you don't want to overdo it. That's for
No.
sure. Yeah. Have everybody questioning, damn, what did I eat? What did I eat at the cookout? You know what I mean? You ain't gonna question it was the red velvet cake at first.
Hey,
I
John
knew it was
Dunn.
I knew it was that potato salad. Who the hell makes such a dry potato salad? No, absolutely no moisture content. But nope, too much red dye. Dang.
I
John
could
Dunning, good to see you. I hope all is well.
see where that would be scary.
You ain't lying, man. Yeah, you just got to put the whole day on pause till you figure that one out. You know what I mean? Just you can't even give them a reason. Just be like, man, it's just I can't come in today. I got some things I got to figure out. Got some things going on. We'll readdress it in 24 to 48 hours. Other than that, I stand down. Dr. Doolittle. My wife's homemade potato salad. Damn, where'd it go? It disappeared on me. I guess you can't say potato salad on YouTube no more. Damn. My wife's homemade potato salad is just a couple freshly potatoes and some lettuce.
That's what I saw.
Yeah. I saw that like at some point somebody made a meme and it was like the driest lettuce you could imagine and the driest looking boiled potatoes that you could imagine. And the potatoes was just sitting on the lettuce and it was like, I just tried this what is the new recipe for potato salad? And I was like, yep, that sounds about right. You know what I mean?
Yep.
At that point in your life, you just start unfriending these people, just cut them off. You know what I mean? Ain't no need to even deal with that stress or that hassle. You ain't got to worry about making a side or nothing.
Yep. You see who's in chat?
Let's see who we got. Chat
Virginia.
keeps glitching. Virginia, good to see you. I hope all is well. I don't think she would make a dry potato salad. I don't like to make assumptions, but I would have probably assumed that hers wouldn't be dry
Nope, not at all.
on the grand scale of potato connoisseurage. You know,
Yep.
yeah, and that's pretty cool. Like when that's one of like the for whatever it's worth. You know, whenever you win the Masters, you get to have the following year before this tournament kicks off. You get to have a players' dinner, and you get to pick the entire menu.
That's cool.
Yeah, whatever you want. Sides, entrees, mains, desserts. Shit, they got a kitchen staff out there that can cook anything.
Yeah.
And everything is local. They even got bee colonies out there where they get honey. They got different gardens and different access to local stuff, you know.
Oh,
Pretty cool.
yeah.
Even the sandwiches, the same people that's been making the sandwiches for all them years in the same recipe, you know, just something as simple as that. You keep it the same every time. You know, it tastes the same now as it did when somebody came 30 years ago. Certain people, that's what they look for. If nothing else, they can bank that if everything else in the world's changing, certain things don't change, you know?
Yeah. That's my son and I were talking earlier, and um, he was talking about some recipes he was trying. And I said, why you want to mess up a good thing? And he said, what do you mean? And I said, you don't remember growing up? Because the things he was making, so he's looking at a lot of this depression cooking. And so he was talking about goulash, and I call it enchilada pie. Different people call it different things. Um,
Yeah, I don't think you can say enchilada pie live anymore.
oh,
But it's okay. We'll allow it. We'll allow that here. I like enchilada pies. Definitely never had one. It sounds good.
it is.
I've made stuff like that. I don't think it was like a pie, but I've made like different enchiladas or like I don't know. It really didn't have a name. It was just something I made up. You know, put it like in a little casserole dish, put some cheese or sauce, and just bake it. You know,
Yes,
it's like enchilada style. I don't know. It probably wouldn't be like a true enchilada. Uh, just kind of whatever I had or whatever I was feeling. You know, you can make them out of anything ultimately.
absolutely.
Or like empanadas. You like empanadas?
Yes.
There's a place here, and I don't know if they make the best, but man, just as like the different ones that I've had around here, I don't know. It always has the most flavor, and no matter what you get, like any of the type of meat, it's just like full of flavor. I had me a couple the other day. I had to go in and check, make sure they were still as good as I remember.
Apple dumplings got flying tamale. Duck.
Man, see what I'm saying? I knew we would make it to this point of the enchilada tamale crossroads. I like it. People need to talk about it more. Get it out there. Let it be known. What's in your enchilada? You know what I mean? Hey, Macarena. Damn, I thought somebody in chat was named Macarena. I was about to sit down. That'd be pretty cool, you know? They was
That's
probably
funny.
looking up new dance routines, and somehow they just ended up here.
Beef tamale. That's one I've never had. Is beef.
Beef?
Yeah, we always use pork or chicken or even just beans and cheese. You can make a tamale out of everything. Also, cream cheese and jalapenos, whatever.
Yeah, yeah, you can make something work. You can always make it work.
Yep. Um, our empanadas, Mexican meat pies. He's asking.
Could be. It could be. It's it's all the same ratio, dispersion of ingredients. It could be.
Beans and cheese. That's a burrito. Huh. I only call it a burrito when I use the 10-inch tortillas.
Oh, so it's got to be the 10-incher for it to be classified as a burrito.
Yes.
Huh? I didn't know that.
Well, to me it does. It's probably not to.
Oh yeah, you ain't playing around with those little burritos. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I ain't never really paid attention to it. If I do get them, I prefer the corn ones. I know some people prefer the flour or vice versa. I always like the corn ones.
Yeah, the corn ones are what I use in my enchilada pie, and I like them where they, when you're frying them, they puff up to make
Oh
puffy
yeah,
tacos. Oh, love puffy tacos.
yeah. I even did that before. Like make homemade tortillas. Kind of like slice it up like you would in quarters and just fry them up. Throw a little seasoning on them. Boom.
Y'all are bad.
I have people out there in the supermarkets with a tape measure measuring their burritos. Damn. Are you telling me in this whole store y'all don't have any 10-inch burrito wraps? By my calculations, you're a few inches short, mister.
But
These are
see,
classified as tamales, not burritos.
so Virginia asked if a what she asked is if something was a sandwich. So
Yeah.
that's, we use tortillas more than bread, and but to me a burrito apple dumpling is
Yeah,
meat,
what is a burrito?
meat, beans, cheese, rice, Spanish rice, not just regular rice, um, sour cream, guacamole, jalapenos, anything you can stuff in that
Damn, you
sucker.
got the whole food pyramid. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's why it's got to be 10
I like.
inches.
You gotta have 36 flavors in the burrito. I love it. Yeah, good luck rolling that thing up. Shit, I see why you're making pies. It's too much for a burrito. That's like what's that place? It's a franchise. We got one here. It's called Diablo's, and they sell like you go in there and it's like they got all different steak, chicken, whatever different things and all the toppings, and you can get it as a quesadilla, burrito, as a bowl or over nachos. But my first time going in there, I was thinking, yeah, a big old burrito. That sounds nice. So I didn't think about the ratio of everything that I was telling them to put on there. I was about like that. I'm put everything on there. And man, the dude was he was struggling to get the thing wrapped up. So ultimately, he had to go get another wrap. He said, "Man, I got to get another wrap, but don't worry, I ain't gonna charge you for this extra wrap." I was like, "Nah, go ahead, man, do your thing, man. Contain it, get that thing under control over there, man." It's. And from that point on, the few times I went back, I didn't even. I always just told him put it in a bowl. Y'all can't. They ain't even give y'all. They didn't show y'all how to make a burrito like this on the instructional video when they hired y'all. I understand.
Right.
Yeah. They had to put on a face shield and extra gloves to try to wrap that thing. I said, man, just stand down, civilian. It's okay.
12-inch burrito grande.
Triple extra, quadruple grande.
So you make your homemade tortillas. You can make them any size you want.
Oh yeah. I got one of those little tortilla press things, but I ain't never even took it out the box. You know, the one you just lay it on there, put your little plastic or whatever, and press it down.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
where I was one day, and they had one of them things, and it was just a couple bucks. And I said, well, hell, if it makes a couple batches of tortillas, heck, it'll be worth for $2 or $3, whatever they wanted for it.
Right. Oh, just got a picture. Virginia, that was quick. What kind of mustard blue?
Uh, Probably a Dutch spicy brown.
Oh, I got a text. What's going on here?
Oh, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. Still trying to work through the curve.
Daughter, get a hold of me. All right, what apple dumplings send me?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Mm-mm.
I'll have to share that with you.
No
Mm.
regular. You know, there's some of that regular grade mustard.
Yeah.
Got to save you good mustard for the picnic, you know.
Let's see.
Set the bar high. What you think about it?
I'm sharing something with you. Let me. Oh. Now,
Be careful.
darn it. I can't ever do it that way. Okay. Go to the picture. Yep. I'm new at this every time I do it.
Same here. Trying to share something.
Yes.
Excuse me. One of life's finer pleasures, of course. I guess while we're waiting, we'll just have a moment of silence for being unburdened by what could have been.
Well, you can keep talking.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for that moment of silence in honor and appreciation of being unburdened by what could have been. I don't know. You got me hyped up, you know? It's like I was getting a new bicycle. You know, I was just patiently waiting, you know,
It's
and it was
not.
ready to drop.
Wait. Let's just, now what?
Yeah, it got hot too quick. There's bugs waking up that shouldn't be waking up right now.
Oh, no, these are better. Darn it.
No, right? That's the only reason I'm here is for the owl jokes. Damn, you know? Where's Al at? I ain't seen Al in chat.
He said that he was taking a break the last time I saw him. And I was like, no, can't lose
Said he messed up his device or something. He couldn't
him. Yeah,
hear, or
I
he could
think he
see us,
needed,
but he couldn't hear us.
yeah, needed a new phone.
Allegedly, you know? It's a beginningless conversation. I like that. Put that on a shirt. Would you like to have a beginningless conversation? Question mark. That would pretty
Okay.
much eliminate everything.
Redacted.
I'm not blinking twice right now. I am not in danger. Blink, blink.
Let's see. Okay. Inbox. Oh, come on. Uh,
Hell yeah. Shout out Chimichangas, man. I think I went to school with a dude nicknamed Chimichanga. Dude was pretty cool. But yeah, I love a good chimichanga. It's like a giant deep fried burrito, isn't it? I think so.
With a red sauce, I
I
think.
don't know. Maybe I didn't have the real thing. I don't think there was any red sauce.
Oh, you got shorted.
I might have been having like real fat back tendencies that day. I probably told him no red sauce, put the cheese sauce on it, you know. I was feeling real dangerous. Shoot, I had a deep fried smothered chimichanga. I said, dude,
See,
you're going to have to sign a waiver to eat this thing. You
Huckleberry
combining
Lib.
food groups that don't even go together.
Let's see. Is this it?
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
Okay, so hold on. Something's in the background. There's things brewing back here that I can't justify or recognize. Where did it go? There we go. Stand by.
That's a burrito. Mm-mm. See, to me, that looks more like a chimichanga.
Ain't bad, you
Oh
know.
no.
I like a restaurant that's got good appetizers. It lets you know where they're at. That's the stage, you know.
Right? That's like 3 meals in one.
That's like a good appetizer you could share with a woman on a first date. Let you know where she's at in life. Dare
She
you to
said,
try to eat it
zoom
with some
in.
chopsticks, though.
She said, zoom in on lower picture. Yeah.
I don't think I can. I think I was reached my Zoom allottage for the day.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like the monster burrito. It's like the burrito challenge, you know, when you go into one of them places, if you can eat it all, then it's free.
I think that's what she said. If you can eat it all, it's free.
Yeah, that's too much. You know, they started getting more crazier with it. Certain things, certain people came in there was doing it. And they was like, all right, enough. We got to take it to the next level. You know, we got to give them the 25-pound burrito, all the meats, all the cheeses. and dump about a half a pound of sauce on top of it. If you can eat all of that in one sitting within an hour, then it's free. You get your picture on the wall of shame, and you get a free T-shirt.
I'll remove it.
7 out of 10.
Oh, I can't. It's you. Okay.
What happened?
I was going to remove it, but I think it's you.
Yeah, let's get that out of there.
Okay.
That's too much burrito. I don't think you're even allowed to show that much burrito on a live stream for that long. I probably broke a rule. I didn't even know about it.
There we go.
Yeah, there was like this one restaurant. They had some type of challenge, and I thought about it. And I didn't ever do it, and I was like, "Well, hell, that ain't really no challenge." I didn't order all of that stuff at one time at some point and ate it. You know what I mean? I was like, "Damn,
Yeah.
no wonder they kept it hush hush. They didn't want me finding out about it." I'm like, "Damn, this dude comes in here every Sunday and does this challenge."
Yeah. One of our restaurants has those great big ones, and well, it's not quite that big. It's not as big as you are, and but it's only $5. Well, it used to be. I haven't been in there in a while. Could have changed. That's what I used to tell my daughter because she would order tacos, and for some reason the tacos they charge $2.50 a piece. But if you get the big burrito with the same thing the taco has on it, it's $5. She finally got the message. Took about a year.
There you go. Yeah, I've seen some of them people that do the eating competitions, and sometimes it ain't always like a bigger person like you would think.
Oh yeah.
That's just
I'm
insane.
talking flour.
No,
It
I like
depends
to
on
enjoy good food. I just don't like to be in a rush about it. I like to sit
yes,
there.
savor.
Yeah, I don't like I ain't trying to be in no rush to consume 10 pounds in 45 minutes. No, I just like to sit there and chill. If I want to buy that much and take some home, then so be it. But yeah, some of them challenges, no, I would never do. I know I can
Yeah,
eat a lot, but yeah, I'm not gonna sit there and be rushed.
yeah.
Everybody's looking at you, you know what I mean? No. Yeah. You done turned into the live exhibit, the man eating chicken. Come on, come on, watch him, the man eating chicken.
CV, it depends on the mood or what you're eating it with. Carne asada and chicken tacos have to be flour, but I like the crispy shell sometimes. Sometimes the soft puffy taco.
Yeah. Depends on what I'm in the mood for, what
Mm-hmm.
might be happening, what not, what ain't happening.
Hey Terry.
Terry, good evening. Had to hide the dog from the thunder. She's underneath. What's what, man? Hmm. Everybody's getting the thunder.
That's what my son said. His dog,
Shit.
if it even hears raindrops hitting the vent on top of the house, he'll run and curl up as far under the toilet as he can. Like, and
Shit. I had to get Garth Brooks down here to perform a concert again to get the thunder to roll again. Something.
oh, it'll come. And
I
then
think
you'll
they
be.
oversprayed us. I think they oversprayed us to protect the masters this year. I think it's all one big plot. I think I finally figured it out.
There you go. Wouldn't surprise me.
I was looking for the culprit, and the whole time it was here the whole time. So yeah, we got to make sure Roy gets another one. No rain, guys. No rain. Shut it down. I had some. I went to this place. They're like Hawaiian style food, Hawaiian barbecue,
Hmm.
and man, they got some pretty good stuff. But I always look across the menu to see if they added anything new. But the staff, they're always friendly and stuff. Anytime they add something new, they'll tell you if something's different. But shoot, I went in there and I ain't never seen this one waitress before, and then she's giving me the whole spiel, and she said, "Are you ready to order?" I already told. They got this plate on there. It's called like the hungry Hawaiian. It comes
Uh-huh.
with pulled pork. Uh, I forget what they call this version of chicken. It's like two grilled chicken breasts. It's real good. I don't know if they put. I guess they put like teriyaki or something on it, but it's good. And then they beef short ribs, and then it
Mm.
comes with three sides. But I always get two macaroni salads and a cucumber kimchi. Man, that's some good stuff.
No, sure. She's back to her normal self. So that burrito that you were showing a picture of,
Yeah.
she said one of them is a special burrito. It feeds 3 to 4 plus 33.99, and then there's a bigger special feeds 6 to 8 plus 44.95.
Mm, yeah.
So
Cook's
you take
gonna
your
like,
whole
man, I wish I'd
family.
have called out today.
That's
He just
the
walked out the kitchen and see who the heck's ordering this burrito. I gotta see these people before I make it. You know what I mean? Probably like a group of college kids over there. Everybody just pulled together $5 and they're just gonna feast out.
right, the family burrito.
Yeah, he ain't lying. Shit. Something you bring to like just bring somewhere, here. I brought the burrito. You didn't bring burritos, you just brought the burrito.
We did that one year. We were doing um, well, we did it 2 different times that I remember. Bible school. Um, one year it was a sub, and it was like the whole table
Oh, the giant
sub.
party sub?
Yes, and
Oh yeah.
then the
Heck yeah.
next year we did a banana split, table long banana split.
Oh hell yeah, I'm about that life.
Those
Hey,
kids were chowing. Yeah.
well, speaking of sandwiches, it was National Grilled Cheese Day today. Little did you know.
Really, you know
Yeah.
that is my grandson. You know how they go through well, you probably don't know how they go through stages, but they go through stages of what they will eat and what they won't. And
Oh yeah, yeah. I was a kid once. I don't remember these things.
he is hooked on. He won't eat anything but grilled cheese, and he used to eat everything. And all of a sudden, I guess they fixed him a grilled cheese one day, and he's like, "Yep, that's it."
That's it. The grilled cheese phase has ended. On to the next. Oh no, I still love a good grilled cheese from time to time.
Hmm.
Can't go wrong with it. doubt.
Cheech Chong.
Cheech and Chong.
I am not filing taxes.
Oh yeah, we'll do that sometimes. Like if we'll do like a low country boil or something like that. We'll get through cooking it all, and unless there's somebody there that can't have certain things, but we always cook it separately. Like we cook all the any vegetables or anything like that in it first. The eggs, cook all that in it first, and take them out, and then do whatever shellfish or whatever meat you're gonna do. Most
Mm,
times, most people can handle it, but if anybody like that, when it's done, you just kind of dump it out, and let everybody just come get a big plate of it.
yeah. Yeah, we do taco bars a lot where they can just put whatever they want on it. And it's a whole spread of everything.
But yeah, I love a taco bar.
Yep. We did that at the fire department too on Halloween. Except we have chili also then. But
Oh heck yeah! They give you a that plate I got today. Shoot, they give you a bunch of food on there. Shoot, I ate about half of it. Still got another whole meal left off of it. I could have ate the whole thing, but I'd have been completely inoperable. I'd have been comatose.
yeah. Off white butcher paper. I think that's what they, I can't remember what they use at the Salt Lick. We have a Salt Lake barbecue. That's the hop in place. One of them.
Where they serve it like on a dish and put the paper down and put the stuff over top it.
I don't even think you get a dish. It's like it's they roll out this paper and just serve it on it. It's not it's kind of like if you go to a crab shack, and you gotta wear the apron and everything.
Yeah.
Kitchen.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Shoot, I know the restaurants and stuff like that. Shoot, I know some of them was probably working overtime to keep up. But most of them that do successful or know they're going to have a lot of business, they prepare, extra
Yep.
things in stock, have certain things on standby.
Hobby. There's no
Yep.
etiquette whenever you're at a place like that. It's just
Yeah, I got to have my elbow room, you know what I mean?
right.
If I ain't got elbow room, shit, I just do not feel comfortable. Something ain't right. I'm going to have to shift it around. Smaller people get near the wall. So you're littler, you don't need as much elbow room, you know? Your two elbows are my one elbow, so that overrides it.
Oh gosh, I can remember sitting at the dining room table. I have two lefties, and everybody else is right-handed, and so trying to set them where their left is out, so you're not sitting there bumping elbows.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm left-handed. It has its advantages sometimes. Sometimes it's, you know,
Yeah.
knowing and remember, like when I was in school, like my pinky or like my hand right there would like always be covered in like when I was writing in a pencil or a pen because being left-handed, my hand would kind of always drag across whatever I just wrote, you know.
Yes.
So usually at the end of the day to school, my little knuckle or my pinky would have something on there, either pencil or pen, whatever I was writing in mostly that day. You know, I mean, as a think about it, like as a right-handed person, they're writing and their hands flowing away from their writing. But left-handed, you know, it's kind of
Yeah,
not
that's
so
true.
much.
Yeah, it was hard teaching those left-handed girls how to crochet because everything's backwards.
Just get her the cookbook. Yeah, or yeah, like trying to watch somebody do something, and you know, you just have to reverse it to the other hand. You know, if they're right hand dominant on certain things,
Yeah.
or even when like I was watching videos on like pool, shooting pool and stuff. You know, it don't sound like it would be, but there wasn't really a lot of people that shot pool left-handed that you could look up. You know, like a pro status or somebody that had a video or footage that you can watch. You know, there was a couple, but not many.
Right. Or attended screwdrivers.
Yeah, left-handed screwdrivers, left-handed hammers. It's tough. You know, not every place that sells tools acknowledges the left-handed people.
You know, come to think of it, the girls, when they were writing, the paper was almost upside down. I was like, how on earth do you do that? And probably to keep it from getting on their hand. I don't know.
Oh yeah, the girls, yeah, they would always do some weird stuff with writing. You know, they do it. They'd write upside down and backwards just to try to make sure everything was neat. I'm like,
Yeah,
dang, that's too much.
that's, I used to write so much that I got a boil or something on my
Huh.
finger. And so the doctor was doctoring it, the nurse at the school was doctoring it. And so the teacher was like, well, you're going to have to write left-handed. Oh, I said, well, good luck trying to read it. I can't
Yeah,
do it. No way.
something as simple as that. You know, it seems like it would just you could do it either way, but it just some people can, some people can't. You know,
Yeah.
or like uh when I play basketball, I shoot basketball with my left hand. Uh, but if I'm like playing football or I'm throwing like the football around, I would throw the football with my right hand. And I hadn't bowled in a long time, but the few times I did bowl, I could bowl comfortably with either hand.
Yeah.
Um, you know,
Am I saying this right? Is that amphibious? Is that what the word is?
it could be. You know, if you had a frog that could use a left or right hand, it could be an ambidextrous amphibian.
Maybe that's not the word.
It's
It's
no, I think the word is ambidextrous.
okay. There you go.
Similar to amphibious, you know, you could have an ambidextrous amphibian. You know, I'm not going to discredit the Kermits that's out there of the world. You know, the thing.
Or you can use both hands.
Like, damn, did you hear what they said on Watts World? They say Kermit the Frog was dyslexic. He couldn't read because he had two left hands. That's why he was always playing the banjo. You know, it all makes sense. They cracked the code. Everything's fair game, but leave the cooters alone. Can't talk about the cooters, Bonnie. Got the Cooter Festival coming up.
Cooters.
How many years has it been going on? What annual Cooter Fest is this? Some of them festivals long time, you know. Like the 75th annual East Cooter Festival. I'm like, damn, 75 years? Come on now. Ain't no way. They didn't even have a name for this thing back then. Shit, they had the Red Breast Festival, the Chitlin Strut, all type of stuff. Since 2004, okay. 12th. The 12th annual Cooter Fest. Nice. Shoot, I might have to send you some money so you can get me a Cooter Fest 2026 shirt. Hmm? Yeah, see if they got a 3X Cooter Fest shirt. I'll take one. Yeah. I'll wear that to the flea market. Get the people going. uh, I don't know. Internet may be a little slow.
Okay.
Sunday. Anything's possible. Even the word impossible says I'm possible.
Thank you, dear.
And your water bag ball.
Nice. Yeah. It's picking up a little wind like storm wants to come in, but I don't believe it. And you can't even buy the cooters in the store anymore. Man, they ruined the entire cooter market. You know, you can't have nice things. Dang, the salmonella got them. Damn, they had a good run. They had one hell of a run. Probably one of the better runs we've ever seen in the cooter industry. You know what I mean? Really? No?
Oh my
Still,
goodness.
still no fleas at the flea market, thank goodness.
But did you see what Jerry said?
What'd he say? What's Jerry saying? Let me scroll up. I must have missed it. What'd he say? Saying they're canceling me, Bonnie.
Testicle Festival coming in June. Eat animal balls.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that could be coming soon somewhere. You know, you can mark it on your calendar or don't. I'll try to be out of town for that one. If it's in June, yeah, I'll definitely be out of town in June. I'll be at the most secluded beach known to Georgia mankind. You know,
Oh, B.
I think that's code for something, Bonnie. I wouldn't read it directly as it presents itself. You know, that's definitely code for something.
Fertilizer. It's fertilizer. She's talking about fertilizer, right?
You know, you can take it how you want, but I'm just going to mark it off as that's code. It's cool. You know, 3 miles. Mm.
Yeah, we don't have any of those festivals, thank goodness. Not
Man,
that I
even
know.
Pat had one. Man, how about
Okay,
that?
that's a North Texas thing.
Oh, who knew? Who knew, Bunny? You think you really knew a person till they talk about the bunny balls. You know?
Right.
Thought we was talking about ice cream. Gotta love it. Got to love it. I think I got a picture for that. Where's the picture at? No, I don't think I got it up. There you go. That way, if we get a scraggler that comes up, and we can just hide them behind that. So if they show their balls, we won't even know. We'll just know that our balls are bigger.
Right.
Just put your little blocker up.
I need to be excused a second. I'll be right back.
Or if it gets too bad, you just hit them with this right here. Psh, hit them with the Dos Equis man, the most uninterested man in the world. Oh yeah, I bet that would be some good stuff. Now that we got it specified, clarified, and okayed, yeah, that would be some good stuff. Ground up with some bacon spices, no doubt. Yeah, I think she had to go readdress some things. Stand by. Eating rabbits every 2 weeks. You can go by his house. Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah, somebody that does it like that, they probably have a lot of them just for that. No, I've never had it. To my knowledge, I've never had it. But yeah, it don't sound bad. Sounds like a Cajun meatball. Yeah, the snowballs. Yeah. Oh man. I remember as a kid they used to have like different events set up and they called them beast feasts. And it was all type of stuff, all different type of wild game, deer, different things, bear. Uh they had regular fare, regular sides, but all type of different stuff. Elk, all different types of different exotic meats and stuff. That was pretty cool. What's good about those, the few times we went, everything was labeled, you know what I mean? So whether you wanted it or not, you kind of had a general idea what it was. Blue Butterfly, you have a good evening. You have a good one. Boudin, yeah, Boudin sausage, that's some good stuff. Heck yeah. Yeah, I hadn't had none in a while, but it's some good stuff.
Man, girls,
Well,
girls, girls.
they just want to have fun, you know? They just want to have fun, buddy. Everything under control.
Yes, they're just, everything's good. One daughter made it home. The other one's, so the post office is kind of creepy at night. And she's all, Just need someone on the phone with me while I check the mail. Oh my goodness. But I can kind of understand it because it really is creepy at night.
I know what you mean. It's creepy during the day, so I can imagine at night.
Lots of hidey places.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've ever taken that journey. Sounds like the starting of a bad movie, Somebody just pulls up, yep. What are you doing back there? I work here. I never leave. I'm always at the post office.
Yeah.
Like that. No.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me to see someone like that either.
Hey, I mean, it's probably happening. I've
It
been to
is.
like some little like small little I mean, there's literally nothing in the town and the post office. It might be it looks like it's like an old trailer that they just modified into a post office. I mean, super basic. And they got one.
Well, it's a big building, but it's not very lit up at night.
Yeah.
It's just eerily quiet. And you turn that key in your post office box and it's like echoes through there. It's just,
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
That's good, Pat. I saw that they were doing another Senate thing with the blood clots.
Mm. Some nasty stuff.
Yeah. I don't think it'll ever be mandated again. Unless it's
I don't
something
know.
just really nefarious.
I don't think it would be. I don't think it would be like in that form. It would be something different. Something
Yeah.
may be mandated, but I don't think it would be like in the way or the form that we've seen in 2020 with like a medical or health advisory side. Um,
Right.
I don't think it would be like that. It could be an event similar, but I don't think it would be laid out like that again.
Yeah. I can see that.
There definitely could possibly be some type of mass event, but yeah, I think it would, if anything, it would be beyond masks at that point. There may be like maybe a lockdown or something, but yeah, that whole thing, I don't think we'll see it again. It'll come in a different form.
Oh, wow.
Mm,
Actually, I think so, Jerry. But that's the thing. I don't ask them what they are. I don't, I mean, they talk like us. I don't know.
yeah, a few times I go there, I'm trying to get in and out of there.
Yeah.
Don't want to linger in there too long. You end up falling into the back rooms.
Mhm. I have some good friends that work there that I've known all our lives.
Oh yeah, some people, yeah, they'll make a whole career out of it.
Yeah.
I was out and about one day, and there was some guy, and he wasn't talking to me. I just overheard his conversation. He was talking about, yeah, I've been with the post office for 40 something years. I'm
Mhm.
getting ready to come up close to retirement. I said, damn, been with the post office almost 50 years. I forget how long he said, 46, 45, 46 years he's been with the post office.
Dang.
I said, man, he's been working for them longer than I've been alive.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I don't think a lot of these, whoever they meet, different people, different personalities. I don't think a lot of them look how they think we look. Uh, they see them in like an interview or something, but with so much AI and so many filters and stuff like that, you know, people like that live such, like, I guess, unless they're out and about, it's such a secluded lifestyle. I don't think a lot of those people really look how they present them to look.
Yes.
Back in the day, they just come in before you went live and brush your hair and put a little makeup on your face. Shoot, now they got uh,
Primer.
technology that can do that. You can just sit there and don't do nothing. They'll just put a whole filter over you. You look fresh, vibrant, unhung over. You know,
That's true.
make you even look like you got some nice extended eyelashes on. You ain't even got to do nothing. You ain't even got to sit in a chair and get pampered up.
Filters.
Yeah.
I remember in the old days, didn't they use like cheesecloth or something over the lens
Um.
to
I
make
imagine
the
there was
women?
different techniques or different things. I imagine something. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what my mom said. She said, what's up with all these? She said, it used to be the, she said, it used to be the women doing the filters. Now she said, I go online and I see everybody doing the filters. She said, what's wrong with these people? If all you ever post is pictures with filters on them, if you go missing, how the heck they gonna know who to look for? They don't even know what you look like. You don't even know what you look like. You know what I mean?
True.
They're showing a picture with 10 different filter alterations on it. They're finding people that ain't even you. They're just picking somebody up grocery shopping. Hey, come with us. You're safe now. What do you mean? I'm not that person. You know?
Might be.
I'm not B. You
Excuse
have a
me.
blessed night. Appreciate you being here. Hard work being the queen bee, but somebody's got to do it. Yeah.
I don't know. That's. I don't wear makeup or anything. So this meetup this next weekend.
Oh, no doubt, John. There's always been some aspect of it as far as photography wise or video wise. No doubt.
Yeah, we'll get to see each other in real life.
Just all get a virtual avatar. We'll just do a virtual avatar meetup.
There's one couple that met in an avatar game, and
Oh, I'm
they ended
sure,
up
yeah.
they ended up getting married and everything. Seem happy, but
Yeah, some people make it work.
yeah,
Especially with like the internet and the different online communities and gaming communities. Yeah, people definitely meet up and chat, talk. Things like that do happen.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's always been some type of aspect, before AI and filters, we had what they call it, like photoshopping and different aspects like that.
Yeah,
If the camera can add 10 pounds, it can also subtract 10 pounds. I don't think it could be only one way, give and take.
that's true.
I'll be right back. I got to go grab something to drink. You know what I mean? It happens. Happens,
Okay.
buddy.
What kind of trouble can we get in now? God, not that. See, get where I can see chat. Anything exciting happened to any of y'all today? Did you get out and about? Who's going to be at the meetup? It's Big Matt is the one that's sponsoring it. He's in Texas. So I don't know who all's going to be there. He's in East Texas, and I just met him maybe a month ago through YouTube Police Belt Loop.
All right, I'm back.
He's the one that told me about it. So I registered. Hopefully we'll be there. I found a really cool B&B with horses, goats, and donkeys. And I'm like, I sent
When's this
that to
taking
myself.
place? This month or next month?
This is next weekend.
Oh, next weekend. Nice.
Yep. I sent that B&B to my daughter, and she goes, "Are you trying to bribe me?" And I said, "Yes."
Yeah, definitely go with somebody or have somebody go with you.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't. Especially, it's like an hour away from Houston, but still, that's too close for me.
Yeah, it's like the outer suburbia realm of it, I imagine.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember he spoke on it. I forgot how many different people he said was supposed to be signed up for it or supposed to be.
Yeah. Well, since it's over there could be people from Louisiana there. Could see that.
Probably because he mentioned the one in Houston and he did mention one, I think, in Louisiana or Mississippi where they have the crawfish fest or something. So
Yeah.
there is probably some people that go to both.
Yeah. I think it was Mississippi.
Yeah, I think he said they have that one maybe next month, I think, or sometime during the summer.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what to take for a door prize.
Uh, mhm.
I've seen some pretty cool things. One of the ladies makes stickers, and I was like, because they said, everybody make sure you have your stickers to hand out. And I said, stickers? What stickers? And then they started showing them. So she makes them with your channel logo, whatever logo you want to use. And I
Yeah,
was like, well, that's cool. I never thought about doing that. I never did think about T-shirts or any of
There you go. Get you some Bonnie's merch.
that.
You
Stickers would be
yourself can
cool.
own a little piece of Texas. I guess that makes sense at a meetup like that or something, have something to kind of, I guess it seems like it's kind of like a more of like a channel or like a creator meetup, content creator, whatever they may be, whatever
Yes.
may be homesteaders. I don't know what
Yeah.
all content they're generating or whatever it is, but yeah, networking.
I think a lot of them are um, channel owners, content creators,
Yeah.
whatever you call
Who knows? You may network with different people just trying to do
them.
similar things that you're trying to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it can't be much to make up some stickers though. You know,
Right.
I don't know how many people is going to be there, but it probably wouldn't be much to make up a couple dozen.
I guess I would use my hat, my Western hat.
There you go.
Kind of like the one you made up, though. That was cool.
But yeah, you could do that. You could do that on your phone. You could generate one, and then I guess whoever's making it, you could send to them, and they could make that.
Hmm.
You just type
Yeah.
in type in the different keywords. How you want the image to look, and I mean, they could generate you something pretty close to what you want.
Hmm.
It's like when I do my thumbnails, I just type in a couple keywords, and I'll just keep hitting the button until it spins something that I like.
Yeah.
I guess the more I do it, the more uh, specific or remember. I guess it remembers the ones I like, so it starts generating better ones. It don't take as long to do it. I guess.
Hmm.
Imagine it wouldn't be much, even if somebody made it and they charged you. I imagine it couldn't be much.
Yeah.
Like I know they even make different systems where you could do that type of stuff at home if you got the printer or the specific paper it takes. However it does that.
Mm-hmm. Peel and stick, I guess, or.
Something, yeah, like a vinyl machine.
Mm-hmm.
I know the places around here that do stuff like vinyl signs and stuff. That's like you can do stuff like there. Get banners, stickers, all they make all type of stuff. They got all the machines and stuff to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to get the. I really like the little Sasquatch on the back of my other car. So I'm going to get a hold of them again, too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, anybody that does like decals or anything like that, yeah, they could make up something like that. They got the same setup.
Yeah. Put a Sasquatch on one side and an alien on the other.
There you go. It's universal. They know what it means. She welcomes everything. The Sasquatchians and the UFOians. It's an intergalactic peace treaty.
Right? Peace sign in the middle. I come in peace.
I seen that on somebody's vehicle one time. You know how like sometimes you'll see on the back of the car they'll have like the family and it'll be like the different figures, the mom, dad, and however many kids. It was like that, but I don't know. I couldn't really figure it out. Now that I think about it, Mike, it was either Sasquatch or the dude from Star Wars, but it was like the whole family. It had like the Sasquatch dad, the mom, the three kids, and
Yeah.
the Sasquatch life.
Hairy alien. There you go.
Yeah, I said either they were Sasquatches or they liked hairy aliens. I don't know. And ultimately, that's what Chewbacca was, just a hairy alien.
Oh, that's right. I like Chewbacca.
A lot of people did. He was a fan favorite, you know. The hairy aliens trended high. People liked it. They accepted it. It reminded them of their husband or their mother-in-law. They liked it. Chewy.
I had a dog named Chewy.
There you go. See?
He looked like a sheep.
Kind of fit. It's universal, you know.
Yeah. I think the girls named him, actually.
Yeah. Well, at least it had its name, you know. I've seen some people that just called the dog dog, you know.
I know.
Like, dang, man. Didn't even have a name. It was dog. Come here, dog.
That's so my daughter was up in Arkansas and she saw, it's so beautiful here. This is where we need to move. And I said, well, I know Oklahoma and Missouri gets hit with tornadoes. I think they probably do too. And it snows. And she goes, oh, definitely no. See?
Oh, yeah, no doubt. They definitely can get a little bit of everything in certain areas.
That is gay. A dog looks like a sheep. Well, there he is. Hey, Belt Loop.
Belt loop. There you go.
Spoke him into existence.
Hmm.
His fur was like sheep's wool. It was, he was a Maltipoo.
Oh, yeah, one of them type of dogs.
Yeah. He was a rescue. We were just talking about the meetup, Belt Loop.
Going down.
I
What's
think
the
he's
weather
going
supposed to be like?
to. That's a good question. Hey, Eric.
Eric, good to see you. I hope all is well.
Oh, okay. It's going to be raining here. 71 the high. Let me check there. 'Cause
Well, definitely want to bring you some layers, that's for sure.
yes. I always wear a sweater. Or not really a sweater. Well, it depends. If it's cooler, it's a sweater. Okay,
Yeah. Imagine it shouldn't be too extreme either way.
oh, he said, looks like there may be some rain there too. Yeah.
Well, bring you an umbrella.
I always have an umbrella in my car. They can be good for multiple things too.
Yeah, I always keep an umbrella. Just never know, you know.
Yeah.
May have the paparazzi coming after you one day.
Oh, 82. It's going to be warmer there. Cool.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to be in the 80s again tomorrow. They said it's supposed to be warmer this week. We'll see. I hadn't looked at the forecast yet. I just let the suspense build up a little bit longer.
Yeah, I think I heard y'all saying up in the 90s already.
Yeah, the last 2 days here it was close to 90.
Dang. Yeah, you need some rain to cool it down.
It ain't really hot. It's just dry. It's just so dry. Shoot, unless it's just a good rain, shoot, any little bit of rain we do get, it's just going to soak it right up.
Yeah, that's what it's doing here. It's not running off. It's just saturating. We needed it.
Even the river looked low. You can tell it was low.
Melt umbrellas. Umbrellas are for norms.
Must be a thing, you know. It's a thing to do. You got to do it.
Guess I'm a normie. I don't like getting wet. Then I get cold. I mean, if it's hot, then it's okay. But
Yeah, but even if it gets too bad, you know, like I just got to get inside. The umbrella ain't doing no good. It's coming in sideways.
right.
The only thing that ain't getting wet is my head. 81 here and 90 in the Trailblazer.
Weird weather all over the place. Seeing 90s. Where was that? North Carolina?
It's like you could just feel the sun today, you know. It was just like, man, it just felt like it was just right there.
Hmm.
Kind of good because even if it would have been like a little 15-minute or 20-minute shower, it would have been just miserable after.
Eric's, Tennessee. Yeah.
Yeah, I know they projected we could get some 90s this week. I have to see if it changed or not.
Y'all must be having a heat wave come through the
No, it just kind of happens sometimes.
Midwest. Mid, whatever it is. Not west.
Yeah, they're locking down. They're locking down in the Midwest. Can't leave out of your designated zone.
Yeah. Didn't you say you were going to be there? I think he's Mississippi. I don't know. It's so hard to remember everybody's states.
No, I don't know about the Mississippis.
I loved it there. It was It was nice. Yep, he's Mississippi.
Nice.
Yeah. I think that's what we're going to do too. Friday night and Saturday night.
What's that?
Stay if we go to the meetup, go Friday night to be
How
at the
long is
meetup.
it for the whole weekend?
The main event I think is on Saturday. And
We kind of get there a day early and see what's happening.
yeah. Play with the horses. Do something. Check it out.
Nice.
It's really close.
There you go. That's cool. It worked out. You didn't have to go too far.
Yeah. It's not very far from me, like 3.5, 4 hours, something like that. Oh, cool.
Nice. Yeah, I imagine some people, stay over a little bit,
Yeah,
know people that's in the area.
that's what's up. Spend time with friends.
Hmm.
Detlef, where'd you say the other meetup was going to be? Was it in Mississippi? I thought it was further north. I could be wrong. I need a travel partner. It's hard getting my daughter away. Oh, there is one in Mississippi. Wouldn't mind going back there again either.
Crawfish Kickback 2026. Nice.
Yep.
We'll have a meetup at the giraffe safari.
Oh, I'm going to be there. You do that.
Everybody come to the safari.
That'd be so cool. I want to pet a giraffe. I've never got to pet one. San Antonio Zoo used to have it where you could pet the giraffes. And last time I went, no petting the giraffes. And I was, what? I don't even think they were doing the elephant rides.
Huh.
More.
I don't know I know they have different type of animals out there in this exhibit. I don't know if they have elephants or not.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really look to see what other animals when I went to their website. I was just looking at the lodging or the giraffes in your window.
Yeah, they got other different type of lodging, but yeah, you can do if you want, you can do the giraffe experience. Yeah, where you can stay the night up in the treetop enclosure.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely feel free. Sling the links. Sling away. Sub away. You got a link, drop it. You got one to sling it. I don't think you'll do it.
Yeah, I don't know where Carl's been. Think he said something about. No, I don't know.
Probably been busy with working. I think work's
Probably.
really picking up for him.
Yep. Well, I can do that without loop.
And who knows? Might have took the day off. It might have warmed up nice enough. He just said the heck with it. You know, might have got up to the 70s.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm super low budget here. Super low budget. I'm doing all this off Obama phone. Obama phones and Taco Bell Wi-Fi. It's amazing what you can do. It is amazing.
Yes. Okay.
There you go.
I get it, belt loop. You're welcome.
Know the different cleanup crews. I know they'll be busy cleaning up the different rental properties and the hospitality houses.
Right.
And you'd be surprised the stuff that they bring home. And my stepdad worked for a company one time, and they did like remodeling and stuff. And they had a job where they set up like different like exhibits, tents, and like stages and stuff for events up there. So when they was done, they was in charge of taking all it down and hauling off stuff. And then it was just so much stuff unopened, still in cases and boxes. And it was just unreal.
Oh my goodness. I can imagine. I bet the housekeeper's buying different things
All
also.
type of stuff. He had a whole trailer loaded down with stuff, just unopened cases of like condiments, juices, beverages, liquor, all type of stuff, food. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
it was unreal.
He did, Eric. Okay.
There you go. But yeah, the type of people that do that type of stuff, yeah, they bring home all type of stuff.
Yeah. You're too, Beltlip. Beltlip goes around sharing people out and connecting more people. I added about 20 subs.
Nice.
well, that's a whole new group to me over there that's going to have that meetup. And it's going to feel kind of weird because they're like new to me.
Yeah,
And
get you some stickers made up, maybe with like the image you was talking about, and maybe have
mm-hmm,
your channel name on there so they can look you up. You know, of course you can tell them and show them. You know, but
yeah,
yeah, who knows? Who knows how many people could be there? Hopefully, it's a good turnout.
yeah, I hope so. Be nice to get Jake and Rescue and Chuck. Well, that's quite a drive for Chuck, but Jake and
Yeah,
Rescue, it wouldn't be that far for them.
yeah. For somebody, yeah, you might be on the other side of Texas. It's still within the state, but still, yeah.
Yeah,
From one side to the other, that could be a drive.
he said. Or even
Good evening.
people in Louisiana, Craig. Uh, who else we got? Creek,
I think Craig will probably drive his boat there. He probably boated in.
right?
He find a water source to navigate through.
Yeah,
Guess eventually one of these years I'm gonna have to put one together.
a meetup.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Wadapalooza. And that,
yeah, you would have people from North Carolina, Florida. I could see that.
oh yeah. If you build it, they will come.
Yeah, state parks seem to be a good place, or because they usually have a pavilion or something at least.
Yeah. I got a couple places in mind. Who knows? Maybe I'll get blessed to have a something like that of my own set up by then if it happens. But if
Yeah.
not, I know a couple places like that that's open, pavilion type setup, power hookups. If people was to bring in like RVs or whatever, you know, you wouldn't be fully, what do they call it? You wouldn't be fully roughing it. You'd have that, you know, you'd have
Oh,
power and running water.
yeah. But if I know those two names, Roland Barbecue and um, Roland Smoke Barbecue and Southern Boy Prepper. Southern Boy Prepper, I think, is the one that lost his son a year or two ago.
Sounds like that food. That sounds like that place. I don't know. It was called Rolling Smoke or something at the
Mm-hmm.
food festival. They had a big old nice setup, but it might not have been the same one.
Oh, it was him. Okay.
Mm,
Yeah.
hey, R.I.P. the legends.
Yeah. Ricky.
Ricky, good to see you. Hope all is well. Yeah, you had a good broadcast earlier. Interesting topics, interesting conversations. Definitely. It's where I met Devil Dog in person for the first time.
Devil Dog will be there. I kind of know him.
Oh, he'll be there.
I don't know.
Not the one from Michigan, but the other one.
Yeah, the other one.
Okay, gotcha. I hate to say the other one, but yeah, I know the one you're talking to. Yeah, we're talking about. Yeah, and he's an ambassador. Nice. Rolling Smoke Barbecue.
There used to be a
Yeah, there is
rock.
a Devil Dogs.
There is. There used to be a rock star barbecue that used to come into chat. And I'd go over to his lives once in a while when he'd be cooking a brisket in that smoker, and you can just smell it through the screen. Oh, really? Cool. Okay.
Oh, no doubt. There you go. You know, telling who you might meet up with.
Right?
You know.
That would be cool. Okay, I know more of them than I thought I did. I think, um, oh, what does Nikki go by? Is it Mickey Milk Milkmaid, or I'm not sure. I think she's in that area.
Yeah. It take a little time and then a little planning to put one together. Figuring out roughly about how many people you would want to show up, about how many people could show up, and finding an area that could support that many people for, I
Yeah,
don't know, a weekend or maybe a week. I don't know, however long it may be. Could be done.
yeah, yeah. A lot of people in East Texas. Hardly anyone. Well, I think a couple of them said they were from San Antonio that were going, and so I hope to meet them because that's not too far.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, it'll be the weekend before you know it.
I know. So I'm trying to get my daughter say yes or no so I can book it because somebody's going to grab
Oh, yeah.
it.
Yeah, for the people that didn't already have them a room and or Airbnb for this week coming in town, I know it was hard for them finding somewhere to stay.
Yeah. Well, for that short a time, I'd be fine with motel too, but
Yeah.
I think that would be further. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. A lot of small towns around there.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of them have motels.
Shoot, some of them, that's probably about all they got. You know, they got one right on the county line. County line motel and suites.
All right. Who's trying to carjack the lady?
Uh-oh.
Eric.
Who's getting
Eric.
carjacked? Are you safe? Do you need any form of assistance?
Safe words allegedly.
Yeah, I know. Might have made it too safe.
Devil dog's keeper.
Nice.
Yeah, there's someone up in North Texas had a meetup last year, I think, but I never could find out any information about it. I kept asking the channel that I saw it on, and
Yeah, some of them you just kind of got to hear about, you know. What's going on, Zed? Mauser came back.
just now.
The prodigal son has returned.
There you go.
All is well once again. All is well. I love it. I love a good reunion story.
There you go. Real time.
Real time. Breaking news.
Mauser is back.
Hold on. Where's it at?
Me too,
Disappeared.
Belfry. You have a good night.
Boom. Breaking news. Breaking news. We have official reports and confirmation that Mauser has been successfully retrieved and is in current custody. More at 11, Bob. You get this thing over there. There we go.
Everybody's being silly tonight.
There's a button for everything. There's a button for everything now.
Junior got lost. Haven't seen her in a bit.
Nah, ever since I posted it, it was National Grilled Cheese Day. She ain't came back.
Yeah.
Probably about 3 different versions into the grilled cheese right about now. Same to you, Belt Luke.
Take care, Belt Luke. Yeah, I'm excited. Just have to get my daughter excited.
This the same one you went on your trip with?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it probably won't take much.
Well, she just went to Arkansas.
But yeah, oh shoot.
So
She
she
should be
might.
good then. She's never came out of trip mode.
That's what I'm going to tell her. Just stay pat.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
watch
know.
everything and then pack it back
Switch
up.
out what you gotta switch out, but let's go. Well, at least this one ain't that far. At least you're staying in state this time.
Yes. Oh, yeah. It's just a little drive.
Yeah. That's what I'm probably doing in June. I'll probably go down to Savannah for the weekend.
In June. Oh, my one friend, she wants to get over there in May.
Where?
Georgia.
I'll be here in May. But in June, I'll also be here, but I'll be in Savannah. Some part.
Yeah.
May not be Savannah, but it'll be a beach of some sort.
Well, if we get the time I want, that's probably where I'd stay. Somewhere around Savannah. And then branch out from there to the things I want to see.
Yeah, yeah, like Savannah or Tybee Island is still nice.
Yeah.
And you could walk around. And you could walk around and explore Savannah all day.
Savannah's kind of central, isn't it? To, I mean, on the coastline, but still.
Yeah, it's about midways of the coast,
Yep.
give or take a few, but it's yeah, roughly around that region.
I still want to see Jekyll and Cumberland. Yep. There's places I want to see. Probably go back to Brunswick. It's nice around there. This time I'm finding thrift stores. My daughter wouldn't do the thrift store thing, but I know my friend will. She's all into that. And I'm not packing as much, so I have room for goodies.
Yeah, it's one good thing about the phones and stuff like now. You could always search what's around you,
Yeah.
especially if you're traveling. I mean, you could be a couple roads over from something. Not being from that area, you wouldn't even know.
Mm-hmm. I had thought her son was at Benning, but he's not. I thought that's why she wanted to go. They always find their way back home there. Eventually.
Yeah, stranger things have happened.
Yeah.
I just remember as a kid on the weekends, I'd go stay at my grandparents' house, and I don't. I'm pretty sure these weren't like new episodes, but like the reruns of Unsolved Mysteries would come on, and I'm thinking, man, this is some wild stuff.
Yes.
And the guy's voice, tonight on Unsolved Mystery. I can't even duplicate it, but yeah, it, his whole voice probably traumatized an entire generation of people. They heard that music come on and him start speaking. It's like, oh damn,
I don't know. Seems to make my girls, they are, they're a gentleman, adrenaline junkies. Like, my daughter sent me a picture, and she's up on this cliff on a big boulder, standing on the boulder. There's a river down below. It's a really pretty picture, but I'm like,
oh yeah,
we have um, there's a big granite rock. It's like a mountain. I don't know. It's it's a state park, and um, it's Enchanted Rock, and it's so weird because you're driving and all you see is ranches and fields, and all of a sudden this gigantic rock in the middle of nowhere. And a lot of the field trips are to go and climb on it. And one of the girls from my girls' school, she fell off of it. but she
Mm.
was okay. I mean, they had to airlift her and everything, but she turned out okay. It's crazy. But
Yeah, they
it's
got
made,
this. I'm sorry.
sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say it's made of solid granite.
Mm.
Who camped there years ago? Oh, Pat did. Oh, okay.
Mm. Yeah, that's fun stuff. Just going camping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got this event coming next month. I'm gonna go check out. I don't know exactly what all it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like a barbecue food thing. It's supposed to be like concerts, car show, and then at some point they're gonna have like a reenactment of like the Smokey and the Bandit when the police was chasing Smokey and the Bandit.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how they do that. I think that's next month.
In Augusta.
Hmm. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's like a. I think it's like a 2 day event. I want to say. I don't think it's just one day from the way they made it look. But I gotta check the flyer again.
Yeah.
But yeah, some type of big concert, food, barbecue thing, car shows, and yeah, reenactment.
That
So I don't know
sounds
what they're gonna do, if it's gonna be like jumping over a ramp, or I don't know what they're gonna do. Be next level. Be some next level stuff. Imagine it'll be a pretty good turnout. Hopefully I can get me a good camera angle.
yeah.
I might have to get me a press pass, get right there in it. You know what I mean?
Yep. That sounds fun. James, I'm not sure if there's any caves there. Pat
Where's
might know
that?
at Enchanted Rock.
I don't know.
I think that's what he means at Enchanted Rock.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with it. I don't know. Could be some sort, Who knows?
It could be because, okay, where all the flooding was that y'all saw, that
Yeah.
was Kerrville, Ingram in that area. And Kerrville, it's kind of weird because they have canyons and stuff in one area that you go to, and it's weird the way the landscape can change drastically just driving a little
Oh,
ways.
yeah. No doubt. Be cool to explore. See what's down in there.
Yeah, yeah. And I haven't heard if the little um, replica of Stonegate survived that flood.
Oh man. They took out the Georgia Guidestones and Stonegate.
I don't know. I don't
They
know
ain't messing around.
if
Taking
it's
all the gates down. I'm telling you, yeah. All
no,
that flooding, it definitely messing stuff up.
yes. And I think in that area is where they have the maple maple tree trail when they start turning colors in the fall.
Oh
They,
yeah, yeah. The scenic. Yeah,
yeah,
we got some roads like that. Yeah, they labeled the scenic route.
yeah. Yeah, we have one that people come from all over. It's about 20 miles from me or so. And that's where it is. Well, I think I did a video there once. That's where all the wildflowers, just fields of wildflowers, blue bonnets. It it'll be blue, then it'll be yellow, then it'll be pink. It just keeps changing. And the yellow and orange ones, they kind of stay throughout the spring.
Hmm.
It's pretty cool. And I want to see the tree troll is up there somewhere too. It's
Trolls.
a tree troll. This artist, I've been seeing artists making them kind of all over the United States, I think, and they're gigantic.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I don't know if it's that one, but I think yeah.
Yeah, and I've seen a picture of it, and I'm like, why haven't I seen this yet?
I think we got one here on Georgia somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I've seen different uh carvings and stuff in trees and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I love it whenever they do the trees like a face, like the carve.
mhm.
We have a um, one artist. He does with a chainsaw these sculptures, and they're amazing. I love to see when people can do that. That just with a
Yeah,
chainsaw of all
after
things.
the storm came down, there's some properties and places you can ride around, and some of the trees that broke down. If there was some left, I don't know if it was the same person or different people, or it might have just been them, but they carved stuff into it.
Yeah,
I guess kind of like a remembrance, or you remember it happened.
that's a good idea. I have that hollow tree that we couldn't get it to budge for nothing, and the stump is still there, and it's about 4 feet high.
Hmm. She turn it into something. I don't know.
I was gonna say, if it's hollow, I'm sitting here thinking, well, wait a minute, what can I use this for?
Incorporate it some type of way. Who knows?
Yep, make it into one of those stoves or
Yeah, I don't know. Depends on where it is in the yard. If you ever want to burn something, or I don't know.
yeah. Oh, that's where I could put my compost
Yeah,
down in
let
there.
it kind of eat down and break around it.
Yes, with the wood. Hmm. Yeah, I had it up here on the deck. We walked out today to go down and pick up my package with manila wafers, and fruit flies everywhere because I put the lemon peels in there.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh, gotta move that bucket. So I moved it away from the front door.
crazy how them things just come out of nowhere and survive.
We were trying to get rid of it, Cheryl, but if I can use it for something useful.
Those build a platform or something around it. Use it to, I don't know.
Yeah.
Or hang plants or something from it. I don't know. Put
Yeah.
some little hooks and hang some potted plants on it. Or some that vines down and just let them vine down and just kind of blend in.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I mean, heck, if you just cut it down, I mean, it's still going to be sturdy and solid for a while. So, whatever you secure to it, I mean, if it
Yeah.
was just simple as just potted plants, it'll last a while.
Turn it into a table. It's 4 feet high.
There you go. It's a hot top,
A
where you just
giant.
walk up to it, your hands are right there,
I don't know. I'll have to see how tall it is. It was such a big, beautiful tree, too. I don't know why it's hollow.
Yeah, take a tree and we'll take it like a chainsaw and cut a little piece out, make it in like a chair,
Yeah,
cut it in the shape of a chair.
that'd be cool, too. Put some sealant on it or something. Stain.
Oh yeah.
Keep it from getting ants or whatever. Those wood ants or something. I've been seeing those lately, and I'm like, don't come near this house. They will eat it down.
Yeah, I think we got all the ants here. All the varieties.
Thing.
They all just got their own little territory they take over.
Yeah. Usually when it rains, that's when we start seeing the fire ants. I haven't, well, I was walking around with the construction worker the other day, but I didn't see any then. I need to get out there and rake. There's a lot of loose limbs and just stuff.
Oh wow, man. Good evening. Good evening and good morning. I hope all is well.
Good to see you, Art.
Yeah. I think all the leaves have fallen for a little while. Everything's full here.
Good. Do you have a peach festival or anything like that?
Oh yeah. Peach festivals, peach jamborees, peach blossom festivals. Oh yeah, they got a festival for that.
Figured.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the festival season now. Once the Masters gets done, shoot, everything's happening.
Yes. I love it. That's when everybody wants to get out and all the markets start setting up around the courthouses and but
Yeah, the
boy,
market's always been busy, but this past Saturday is probably the busiest I've seen it in a while. And I don't really think it had much to do with the Masters traffic. I'm pretty sure there was some people that might have ventured out at some point, but I think it was just local because I mean the people that was set up is all local.
yeah,
There was more booths and more vendors than I've seen in a while, and I mean it's always full, but still, shoot, they had the old cotton exchange building opened up.
yeah.
I don't think they do nothing with that building. It's just there. As soon as
They're
you
just,
walk into like the big main entrance of the Riverwalk, it's this that big, huge building. You can't help but see it.
yeah. Good night, Eric.
Good night, Eric. Appreciate you being here. You have a blessed night.
Vicky, do you mean instead of growing anything, you're just
What's
going to buy?
that?
She said she's only going to buy fresh from market this year.
Oh yeah, that's good. Especially when if you can't grow it yourself or don't grow it, at least you know who's growing it, who's producing it, who's getting it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do like that. You know, much as we want to grow and expand and grow more, it's ultimately we can't grow everything. You know,
Yeah.
even if we can grow it, we may just not get to it. We're just growing so much of something else. I don't mind supporting somebody local that's doing it.
No, we've got another one that just opened up, and she's open on Sunday and Wednesday. So I think I'm going to go check it out on Wednesday and see what she's got.
I think it's strawberry time now. I think the strawberry fields have started opening up.
Mm,
Like the ones you can go out there and pick them yourself.
yes, we have one of those. Can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, most
Stra-
all of them you can pull up and buy them already picked, or they'll give you a bucket or whatever, and you go pick your own.
mm-hmm. Yeah, the kids love it.
Yeah, they have the strawberries, the blueberries. They got some properties where they have different produce and stuff. You can go out there and pick your own.
Yeah, we had an uncle with a peach orchard, and the kids would go out and help him when it was time to harvest, and he would send home so many cases of peaches, and I'd be all right. Had a little tiny kitchen, but I canned up all them coals.
Oh yeah, it'll be peach season soon, within the next couple months.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully the snow apocalypse didn't affect them too bad.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Downpouring again.
Hmm. Mhm.
It's good.
Have to check that. Have to check my local forecast later on, see if they're gonna give us a chance of rain this week.
That's what I've been. Thank you, Lord.
Yeah. Shoot.
It's postponing my deck, but that's okay. I'm grateful for the rain.
Yeah, we're almost 2 weeks of no rain here. Day 13 of no rain and no April showers.
I just can't believe that.
No, it's
What,
crazy.
what's your humidity like?
Shoot, I don't even know.
Hmm.
Not too bad. The humidity wasn't too bad the last couple of days, but I think that's because we ain't had no rain.
Yeah. Seems that the ocean being right there, that it would be humid.
I mean, it's a certain level of humidity. There's always humidity, but
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
Hopefully, if it does rain, it just pours down all day.
Do you put up one of those? I don't know what it's called, to collect water out of the air. That
No, I just use stuff to catch it in.
just the rain.
Nothing fancy.
Yeah. I'm gonna try that too. Just make it out of some of those limbs laying around all over. Put some mesh on it. The first flashing, well, they had to. So when they put the overhang, I knew it seemed really high, and then when it rained, it didn't. It didn't. The whole deck was soaked, and I was like, okay, I think this is really too high. So they did lower it, and so the first flashing that they used, he was fixing to throw it away. I said, don't throw that away. I can use it. And he just shakes his head and looks at me and puts it up under the deck. So I got me some totes, and I'm going to put the scraps of wood that are left over from these projects and metal, whatever, inside a tote. And never know what I'll make out of it.
Make a whole fort.
Mm-hmm. Kids need a jungle gym. We made a tree house out of 3 of the trees that they cut down. They were just sitting there almost even, and so they evened them out and made a tree house on top of the stumps. It's triangle shaped. They didn't. I was like, well, why didn't you? I would have done it a little different, but it works. The ladder's sturdy and floor's sturdy.
Yeah. Just wonder where all these extra screws came from, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had a bunch of screws left over, deck screws, and so I gave those to the contractors. You might can use these. There's a whole dang box of them.
Hmm. Hopefully tomorrow goes pretty smooth.
Yeah. The last house you showed it, that was pretty big.
Yeah, I forget the exact square footage on it. I have to look at the blueprints again, but it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, uh, garage, small front porch. It's gonna have I don't think it's gonna have this one's gonna have a back porch on it.
Oh, really?
I don't know. They hadn't
Hmm.
put one on it yet, so I doubt they will. It's probably just gonna have like a small one. Because I don't think anything was ever in this lot. I think they just cleared out a bunch of trees. I know some of the houses around it's having work done to it. I don't know if it's just, it may be storm related. I know there was a lot of trees that came down in that area. But I think the guy that's building this house, I think he just bought the property. I don't think there was never a house there.
He probably
But
got it pretty cheap if
yeah, there ain't no telling. Yeah, to help redevelop the area probably. Yeah, we pretty much got it wrapped up. We got to pull like the 220 line, the 240 lines. Got to pull like the dryer, the stove, the AC, the disconnect, and then that house will be pretty much done.
Yeah.
Nothing too fancy on it. And it's the first one we've did for this builder, so ain't no telling. No, it's the first one we've done, so I don't know how fast they are about getting sheetrock up and painting and all that type of stuff. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be getting an electrical inspection at some point this week, where they could go ahead and put insulation in and sheetrock. So
Wow.
different builders move at different speeds.
Yeah.
Shoot, there's one builder we build for. Shoot, man, it don't take him no time. He gets his guys in and out of there.
It's good.
Shit, if everything goes right, shit, he can turn the whole house over in about, shoot, 4 to 5 weeks.
Dang. That's pretty good.
Yeah, if
Well,
it ain't nothing really too fancy or too special. Yeah,
the house we had built, I think it took him about 3 months to get it done.
now it may take, like, paperwork wise, it may take longer.
That's what I was going to say. We did a USDA loan, and
Yeah, filing all the paperwork and getting all that approved and getting the ball rolling on that. Yeah,
yes, and their inspectors, every time something's done, they got to go in and inspect it. Make sure it's all kosher.
oh yeah, they got to have their hands in it.
Yep. It's not even midnight. It's starting to yawn.
No, something happened. I think we like lost an hour or something today. I think that
Something.
daylight savings is twice.
I
They
even
double
took yeah.
they double
Didn't it?
dipped us last night, and we didn't even realize it.
Right?
We done lost a whole nother hour. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll start to wrap this up in the next few minutes.
Yeah.
Unless we get any uninvited guests, or maybe an alien shows up, or some type of cryptid. You know.
D-Dog.
There we go. Speaking of cryptids, Devil Dog shows up. See how
I
these
was,
things work?
I was going to say, there's your alien.
Yep, my alien and my cryptid. Good night, Zed. You have a blessed night, buddy.
Glad you got Mauser back.
Shit, he got that new air mattress. Shit, he's finna sleep good.
Right?
He playing around tonight. Got Mauser back. Fortress is complete.
You know how I said I made the back seats into a bed,
Yeah.
captain seats? And then uh, I saw where they make one for that. I can't remember what they said it was made out of.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, they make one probably just for it now.
Yes, it's got two legs on one end of it and lays out there, had two little pillows. I
Like a
thought,
little love seat.
look at this.
Yeah, that's for the short people. Tall people can't pull off nothing like that. You know?
Right?
What do you get when you mix human DNA and goat DNA? I'm not sure. What do they call those things? Forgot what they called the half man, half goat creatures.
Yeah, I don't know.
Minotaurs? No, I think that was a bull.
Moonchild.
Moonchild. Good evening. Good to see you. The moon is bright. I felt the lunar tide shifting in our favor.
She
Didn't
said
want to
the
discredit and discount it, but there you go. Kicked out of the petting zoo. There you go. Definitely getting kicked out of the petting zoo there. Mm. Yeah, I don't know. Ever since allegedly they tried to go around the moon, they've been messing with the moon. I think they shifted it off its cycle or something. I don't know.
Oh, darn. I forgot to look up the landing today. Excuse me.
You have to catch the next one.
Oh, I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere.
I imagine they'll be sending up a lot of rockets soon to start building the bases up there, so probably be able to see that.
I kind of got a lot done today. That definitely
Don't know.
find my preps. But since my son got that trailer, he needs everything, and so I found blankets and pillows. Some of
I'll bet
those
you
things.
can have a nice spending night.
Do
Yeah,
what?
I said you could have a nice spending night or build a nice little fort. But yes, always good to have extra things like that. I don't
Yeah,
know. Me personally, I don't really know. I don't really. I guess I don't really believe personally they went around the moon. Um, if they did, they did. But me personally, I don't. I don't really see it happening the way they said it happened. Could be wrong, you know. But
yeah,
I guess with my limited understanding, I don't. I think if anything, it was just more for show.
I don't know.
Yeah, where did the moon go? Where did the moon go, Bunny? They pulled a mass moon disappearance ritual on us. Where did the moon go?
It's so cloudy here. I wouldn't even be able to see it.
Oh, it ain't up there. They took it away. I said, huh. Y'all thought we was taking the sun away? No, we was just making the moon disappear.
Wouldn't that be something
Oh,
if
that
it
would be
like,
horrible.
I know, but
Or just think of how much allegedly that the moon regulates, with different things, waters, different. I mean, I imagine it'd be just as catastrophic if the sun stopped existing.
that
It
would,
wouldn't be instant, but it wouldn't be pretty in between, I don't think.
nothing would grow.
No.
Even us, maybe.
Allegedly, who knows? You just develop into mole people.
So, Pat, you believe the moon's
you you'd be moling your way through Texas. I'd be moling my way through Georgia, subterranean mole people. Nah,
right?
I ain't living that life. But no, it would be, it would be impactful.
Pat believes the moon is outside the firmament.
Could be. I can't confirm nor deny.
I
I could
can't
just
either.
I could
That's
just opinionate and theorize. You know, maybe my theory is better than your theory. I don't know. I have a
well,
theory war.
I just keep wondering,
Just a
is
wondering.
is the sun and moon inside of it or outside of it?
Oh, I swear it's been like some days it seemed like the moon never really went away. Like it
Mm-hmm.
just kind of faded away and you just could see it, but it was still there.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Pretty sure there's some explanation for that. Probably the ice crystals was reflecting off the sub-Saharan dust and made this oasis moon image that wasn't really there. You know, it was just a, I don't know,
Yeah.
you know, the thing.
And as hot as it gets, I still think the sun's inside.
Oh, man, it felt like it was inside today. Man, it felt like it was just right there.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong, it was beautiful, but man, you wanted to work on your tan today. Today felt like the day for it.
As in the firmament.
Yeah, I think I was getting permatized today.
Right, Jerry? Hospitals and nursing homes. And I've been kind of working on that because may come a time when you need a hospital
Yeah,
or your kids.
somebody, yeah, somebody
Get
you know. If not yourself, yeah, somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just try to avoid them as much as I can.
To make
If I have to go
everything.
there again, so be it.
Yeah.
I ain't in no rush.
Does the sun have something to do with the rainbow, Cheryl? I don't know. I've seen rainbows with the sun out.
I mean, there's definitely some involvement, you know, with the way the light reflects through the water or whatever, you know, whatever angle that has to be or whatever it has to hit it to show it, you know.
Yeah,
There's some type of reflection or refraction happening.
that's true. It's usually in the evening. Like,
I've seen some that was like kind of blurred, and I've seen some that was like super sharp and vivid, you know?
yeah.
Like, man, sometimes I've seen like double rainbows.
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
some pretty
even
good
sometimes
pictures.
foggy or like late in the evening or maybe after a shower. Who knows these things? Maybe it is just one big flashlight, one big heat lamp, you know? We're all
Who's
sitting
in
under the
control of
one
it?
big giant fast food heat lamp of society.
Then who's in control of it?
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
I don't know.
Yeah, it just seems. Well, maybe that's when we get the showers, and it just seems like it's always early evening, like
Could
5.
be. Heck, we got to get some rain here first to have a rainbow. We got plenty of bows, but no rains. Don't work too well.
It'll happen. And then you'll be saying, is this rain ever going to stop? Seems like I remember you having rain for like 2 weeks straight.
Well, if it don't rain this week, I might have to do the rain dance. Just saying, be prepared.
Here
It could
comes
be
hurricane.
mass tectonic shifts.
What letter are we on now with the hurricanes?
Oh, we ain't even started yet. I think it starts with I think last year it started with the female name first, I believe. So I think this year it starts with the male name. They've got the official list. I forget what the official list is. I need to look it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, they already have the storms pre-named alphabetically. I think this year it go male, female, it'll alternate from male to female names. But we shall see.
They didn't do an I this year. What's the I male name?
Ivan
Oh, yeah.
or I don't know. There's got to be some besides that. It is shocking. It is very shocking. I will say that. But yeah, I don't know. It is a tricky. Yeah, Ian. Yeah, Ian. I don't know if Ian was ever a massive storm. Seemed like I've definitely heard it before in the cycle, maybe.
I know. And they won't use the same name twice either, will they?
Well, if it was, they will sometimes, but if it was like a massive or devastating storm, they won't. You know, like they won't use Katrina as a name again, or Helena, or Sandy, or any one of those ones that were like real devastating.
Yeah. I think there was a Ida that tore things up pretty good here.
Yeah, you got to watch out for Ida. There's a reason you ain't met an Ida. Maybe you have. I don't know. It's like an old school name.
Mm-hmm.
You just had to know somebody that was named Ida. You just was named after him. I think that's how that went.
Yeah. Family names passed down.
Well, feel pretty complete. What you think?
I think so.
No aliens as of yet, so guess we're gonna wrap it up here on another episode of Watts World. Got any final thoughts, comments, concerns?
Yes, D-Dog, I think it was. Don't think so. Everybody rain dance for Georgia.
There you go, do it. Math, rain dance, hypnosis.
Be careful what you ask for.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, tuning out, checking in, checking out. Now, maybe in the future. I definitely appreciate you for being here amongst the nothingness that is Watts World. Everything and nothing all at the same time.
Oh, y'all check out all the prayers going up all around the world right now.
Definitely.
Didn't they just meet up at Bilderberg today?
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that, but yeah, I think that is going on. If they hadn't already finished it, yeah, they're having the big annual meeting or whatnot. So yeah,
Yeah.
definitely send up some good vibrations, some good energy. But
Yeah.
other than that, I hope everyone had a blessed weekend. I hope you have a blessed and prosperous upcoming week. You know, it's going to be a lot of chaos and BS around us, but just try to be calm and be still inside. You know, sit back, let things pan out.
Absolutely.
It'll work out for the best. But other than that, I put the link back there if anybody wants to come back and chit chat for a few minutes. All's welcome. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. Who knows? But other than that, this concludes another episode of Watts World. Much love, everybody.
Yeah. Good night. It's good to see y'all.
Ba-doom-tshoo.